If you've ever opened AI, typed in a prompt, and 3 hours later had nothing to show for it, you're not alone, first of all. Many of us have this problem. But second of all, this is not an AI problem. This is really a systems problem. And today, I'm going to show you how to fix it. As a best-selling author and award-winning educator, I've spent years turning ideas into content. And now I use AI as my co-creator for pretty much everything, from my keynote presentations to my products to my content structures. So we're going to use two tools today. First, NotebookLM, and second, Canva. You will learn step by step how to create slideshows and infographics that you can actually use. Hi, I'm Sybil. If we haven't met yet, I'm the creator of Burn Bright, Not Out, and Income Without Burnout School Community. And I help creators like you implement systems so you can live the life of your dreams without burnout. If you've been playing with AI and creating draft after draft after draft and never coming up with something that you can actually use, this video is for you. Stick around. And now let's go over to my computer so I can show you how to create better results faster. Are you tired of putting a prompt into AI, getting an answer, digging deeper, and ultimately panicking because you just wasted a bunch of time? Well, I have good news for you. After watching this video, you are going to be able to curate, listen to, generate, edit, and leverage your content with AI as your co-creator. First thing we're going to learn how to do is how to use NotebookLM. NotebookLM is Google's free AI that has a really particular use case, and that is because of the first step. So we are going to learn how to curate intentional sources. I'm going to go over here to NotebookLM and I'm going to create a new notebook, and I'm going to call this notebook 12-week year because I might as well make a notebook about something I'm doing in my community right now. We kick off our next 12-week year on Monday, but I'm going to add sources. This is the unique piece of NotebookLM, is that we actually get to put the sources it uses to make our slides and infographics and so much more. We get to curate those sources, okay? And that makes a big difference. It's not searching the wide web, it's only searching those sources. So I'm going to put in the authors of the book, the system, their website right here. You can also put a YouTube website. You can put whatever you want. So you can put upload files, websites, your Google Drive, copied text. I'm going to go into my Google Drive and I am going to open this one. So I'm also uploading a screenshot here. And those are my three sources. So a website, a Google document where I talked about the 12-week year and how it works, image. Okay, if I want to customize it more, I can, but I'm keeping it simple to show you how it works in this video. So now that we have curated our intentional sources in NotebookLM, the second step is to listen to check the content. This is a super cool feature of NotebookLM. If I head back over here, I have my three sources that I've inputted. I can check or uncheck those as I wish. And I'm going to come over here to the studio, the opposite side, and I'm going to click Audio Overview. When I click on the pencil, you can see I have four choices. I can listen to a deep dive, I can listen to a brief, a critique, and a debate. I can choose short, default, or long, my language, and if I want to type in some more prompts here, I can. Now, because this takes a little bit of time to create, I already created the deep dive for you. Okay, and so now that I've made my audio overview, I'm going to listen to it. And I'm going to listen carefully to make sure that the intent that I want there is there. And also, I'm going to be able to hear it spoken back to me. This is really cool, you guys. And it helps me understand and process it a little bit better, too. Okay, so if I push play, let's listen.
For a second that I told you that you could accomplish more in the next 12 weeks than most people manage to get done in, well, an entire 12 months.
It sounds like a sales pitch.
It does, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
one of those late night infomercials where they're about to throw in a set of steak knives.
Totally. And usually when you see claims like 4x your productivity,
Yes.
my skeptic alarm bells start ringing loudly.
Okay, so you get the point. I would listen to this 14-minute deep dive and either add some sources, take away some sources, but think about, is that all of the information I want in my slide decks and infographics? Because remember, that's what we're creating here. Okay, so my next step, once I have my right sources, I've listened to my content, is to create my slides. Now I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to go to slide deck and I'm going to hit that edit pencil and I can create a detailed deck or presenter slides. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to do a presenter slide. I'm going to push generate here and you can see it's generating a slide deck based on 3 sources. Okay, because I have 3 sources inputted and checked. Now I'm going to let that run. And I'm also going to do the next step at the same time. So I'm going to create my infographic. So over here in the studio, we can do all kinds of things, including a slide deck and an infographic. I'll talk about some of the other features in another video. But again, I've got some choices. I can do landscape, portrait, square, concise, standard, detailed. And this is a spot where you can type in a prompt just like with any other AI and really make your product come out exactly how you want here, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and do concise and I'm going to do square and I'm going to push generate. And there it is, generating infographic based on 3 sources. So steps 3 and steps 4 are making my products for me right now. But you might be thinking, well, even though there's not going to be errors because it's only from the sources I put in, there's going to be errors or text that you want to change. Maybe errors in one of those sources, the way they said it, and you want to say it differently, for example. So the last step is going to be to refine the text from the infographic or slideshow inside Canva. And so that's the bonus part here that I'm going to show you how to do next. So now I'm back at NotebookLM and my infographic and my slides are ready. They've been created, so I can click on them here and I can make them big. Ambition is not the problem, structure is. Creators don't fail because they lack ambition, they fail because they lack structure. 12-week years, avoid over planning, stop setting. So I can see all my slides that it created for me here. And I might want to change some of them, but let's check out my infographic first. Here's the infographic that it made for me. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Now I have put in my logo before and then you can say use my logo and colors and everything will be branded for you. I didn't do that in this short video, but you can do that as well. Now let's download my slide deck so I can show you how to edit it in Canva. So I'm just going to go to the 3 dots here and I'm going to say download and that is going to download. Now I'm going to go over to Canva to show you how to edit this download. Okay, I've got my Canva open and my download is here. So I'm just going to drag my download into Canva, drop items to upload. Okay. And then it's loading, it's downloading or uploading into Canva right now. Okay, so there it is. Now I can say edit in design, or I can just open it, it looks like. And now I have it here in design, okay? Now when I click on this, it's one big picture, okay? So what I need to do is I need to use Canva AI to change the text. Let's say I want to change this subtitle. I'm going to go up here to edit and then I'm going to use the Magic Studio here and I'm going to go to grab text. Okay, it's going to find all of the text and I'm going to click on the ones I want to change. Maybe it's all of them, maybe it's some of them. I'm just going to click on that one. If I want to come back and click on the others later, I can still do that. Okay, now what it did is it might have changed the font a little bit, but it gives me the ability to change the font, change the size, change the words. So I could say the 12-week year, and if I didn't want the word sprint, I could just delete it. I can move this down here. You see what I'm doing here? Isn't that cool? So if I wanted to change this text, I would do the same thing. Edit, grab text, grab the text I want to change. Maybe it's this. I'm going to grab it, and then I'm going to change it. Okay? So that is a super cool way, and then everything else is the same in Canva here. I can show my slideshow from here. I can download it. I can do all of the things. I could use some pages. I might ditch other pages, but it's just by deleting them. So these are the steps we just went through. We curated intentional sources and put them in NotebookLM. We listened to the deep dive to check the content. We created slides. We created an infographic, and then we refined the text inside Canva. This is so much less overwhelming than just working in, let's say, Claude or ChatGPT and going in circles and circles. So I highly recommend this method to use AI without overwhelm. I was able to produce high quality slides, high quality infographic, and then make some edits within Canva. And the way we made those edits, right, is we downloaded a PDF in NotebookLM. We uploaded it into Canva. We opened it as a design. And then we used Magic AI, the grab text AI under edit. We chose the text to adjust or delete or change. And we had a refined slideshow ready to go. So to recap real quick, we add our sources to NotebookLM. We generate an audio deep dive and listen. We refine or add sources as needed. Then we generate our slideshow and infographic. And then we edit the text in Canva. And voila! You have a slideshow and an infographic that you can use in your business right away. So that's the difference between using AI and becoming a systems creator. And if you'd like to build with us, you can join us inside Income Without Burnout. It's completely free, and this is the kind of thing that we are learning and doing together. Join us.